Hello, everyone. Welcome back.
Hello. Welcome to yet another clearing. We have with us Stacy and Dawn.
Yep.
We are doing two clearings today.
And the land.
And the land. Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah. It should be good.
Mhm.
Stacy, Dawn, please share with everybody why you've reached out.
Yeah, so we moved onto this property about 6 years ago. I knew that there were spirits on the land when we moved in. Kind of felt like we were picked, which, maybe isn't the best thing always. But anyways, so yeah, over the last 6 years, I'm tired at least. And I'm ready to let everything go. I, on a day-to-day basis, don't experience a ton in my house. It's more just like a heavy energy. But when I have people over, there's a woman here who comes out and checks everybody out and is kind of stern. She kind of freaks some of my friends out. And been kind of calm until we did renovations on this house about 6 months ago. And that's when everything kind of hit the fan. She was very upset, very angry. I'd hear her like screaming in my head. She was not happy. And then, when you've been crying for a really long time and you could feel like the what's it called? The drainage.
Yeah.
I could feel that in my body. And so I'd, come in and be like, you need to stop, you need to back off. And then I was staying at her house while the renovations were happening, and I found sorry, there's a thumbs up that keeps happening. I don't know why.
Yeah. I was saying if it's on this side or that, and I wanted to
I think it's me.
Is
I'll
it
keep
you?
my hand. I think it's me. I don't know why it's doing
Okay.
that. My hands down. But I videos while I was staying over at her place, and anytime I'd watch a house clearing, the woman over here would scream in my head again. She's like, did not want to.
Yeah.
I'm like, great.
Okay.
That kind of like I kept pushing it off, and I was like, I'll reach out to Pam and Mari-Lyn. I'll reach out. But every time I would go to reach out to you guys, I'd feel a deep sadness, and I'm like, I don't think this is me. But I was like, I'll deal with it later. Kept pushing it off. And when I finally did reach out, I typed out a whole message to you guys, and it deleted right before my eyes. Word deleted. I was like, cool. Just a lot of stuff like that. I think she thinks she owns this place. You're probably gonna say there's an attachment. That's what's going on over here.
Okay.
Heavy. Yeah. And the room she out in is now my new bedroom after the renovations. And I don't sleep as well in there as I did in my previous room. The energy is kind of buzzing. And I told her she had to pick a new room. Yeah. But the energy in that back room isn't relaxing at all.
Sure.
So
all right.
And then in terms on the main home, the previous family owned this property about 50 years. And so this particular, the casita was actually a Red Cross building on Kirtland Air Force Base. And they relocated it here. The family had ties to the Red Cross, to the military. There's a lot of similarities between the families. When I talked to the daughters who survived the mother, I believe this property has experienced both a grandmother and a mother passing on it. And so I've had workers here throughout the 6 years, and those who are sensitive have seen women, two women, older women, they refer to them as old-timey women with a Red Cross on their on their chest. So there's some others. I believe one of them may be the grandmother, but not sure. The mother is known in the community for being incredibly stern. So a force to be reckoned with. And so when we came to look at the house, they actually revealed themselves to my realtor. She came running over here all freaked out going, there's a lady. And I go, it's the lady in the picture on the wall. And she was like, yes, it was that lady.
And when we came and toured the house for the first time, I was drawn to that picture. It was like tunnel vision. So,
yeah. And so they do show themselves to others. Me, I'm pretty clear. I don't need to see you. I don't need to hear you. You need to stay out of my way. But it does impact my husband and my daughter emotionally on an emotional level a lot. And so they gotta go.
Yeah. So, sorry, go ahead. If you're not finished, I don't want to cut you off. Nope. So when we've opened space and immediately just the weight of it, I could turn this off now and go and just lay down, like, and just not do, excuse me, anything. So if you're living in that all the time, yikes. Yeah, it's
For me, it's almost this comatose feeling
yeah,
of just,
because I'm just like, hi, okay, we're doing another clearing today. And that's not how I know, that's not how I feel, but I'm allowing the energy to just sort of do its thing so I can feel it, because you get so much information that way. It's not pretty.
No.
And so I just want to do a couple little teachy moments here. So I understand, and that there's this thought out there that with ghosts, you just need to set your boundaries and say, this is what you can do, this is what you can't do, and stay firm about it. And they're going to listen to you. They don't. So, so I think what you did was absolutely correct. And I don't want to, because that's the information out there, and that's how we perceive, like they're just going to listen, like they're, I don't know, just going to follow the rules. They don't follow the rules, whatever those are.
and if they do, it is to lull you into this false sense of compliance and friendship.
Yeah. Yeah. And what I feel from her is when you set those boundaries with her, I think this is a technical term, butt hurt. She gets really hurt, and she goes and sulks for a little while, but then she just does what she wants to do. So there is that period of time when you tell her something, and then she just fades away because she's hurt.
Butthurt.
She's butthurt. Yeah. So yeah. And as far as Dawn, I'm sure you know this, but telling them that you don't want them to bother you, you don't want anything to just don't do that to me, whatever. It's really you shutting down and not them stopping.
Right.
And I like these teaching moments, and not necessarily because I think you two already know this, but our audience likes to hear all the teaching moments, and they like to learn. And so that's why I make sure to say it. And one more, and then I think I'm done. So I obviously had to push that energy away so I can actually speak. Just because people die on the land or the property or in the home does not mean they stay around.
Right.
And because I know we get a lot of those type of questions, and that's a big belief system out there, especially with ghost hunters. They like to know, did someone die in the house? Well, yes. Oh, well, that must be
who it is.
That's who it is. Does it happen? Of course it does. But if you consider all the people around the world who die every day, they're not haunting anything. They've gone home, they've crossed over, they're done. So, okay. I think that's all I had to say, and I had to get out of that energy. That was just, I don't know how you live with that. It was really just heavy. I think you said that too, Stacy, when you started, that you felt it's like, yeah, man.
But it doesn't hit. Oh, I'm sorry. Were you?
I said, I think it's really impacting her daddy too. I know emotionally, I think he's had a hard time in this house. And so I just, they're just the female male version of each other. They're the same person.
Mhm. And you've lived in that for, you said 6 years, and it doesn't hit you like, I mean, we're coming in wanting that full exposure, right? So it's going to hit us, but how you're feeling now, it was a gradual experience, a gradual buildup. And their hope is that you're not going to notice how bad it is.
Yeah.
And that it's just going to get worse. And then they can feed more on that. As the vibration lowers, they get stronger. Which doesn't aid them at all in their healing journey, which is the whole purpose.
And we don't have to talk about the grids, because everyone knows that the grids are not great in there, which is typical. That happens.
It is.
All right. So go ahead and start.
You ready to turn the camera around and
walk us through?
Start at the front door. Yeah, start at the front door. Okay. Let me turn you guys around if I can. Here we go. So this is where you walked into the house. The kitchen is to the left, and then a living room to the right. And if you want me to go further in there, just let me know.
Was that a fireplace in the corner of the living room?
Yes, it's not real, but yes.
It's electric.
Oh, okay.
It's
okay. Thank you. That's what I wanted to know.
And then this is the craft room. So this was my old bedroom. This is where she mainly hangs out now. Little closet.
Kind of nauseating in there.
Yeah. Here's the bathroom.
Nice bathroom.
Thank you.
Put a lot of energy into the remodel.
I don't know if you need to see this room. It's kind of like a closet, but it's kind of not. This is where my cats like hang out and eat and all of that. Then here's the bedroom. Back door, there's a little patio out there, and then closet slash laundry room. And that's the whole house.
Small. I'm sure you're tuning into her. I'm just gonna clear the grids and fix the house up.
Okay.
And
So she's presenting to me as a young woman.
I've seen her young, but a lot of people say older as well.
Yeah, she's not young though.
Yeah.
Yeah, she's really not very happy.
Yeah.
so she's I cleared everything but the craft room, so she'll be in there.
All right, so she has turned a cold shoulder to me. She doesn't want to talk to me. She understands what's about to happen. She understands that she's leaving, but she really has nothing,
Right.
nothing to say.
And that's pretty common. They don't know, you don't know what you don't know. And she's been around long enough that she's given up hope. You know, when they first transition, they sort of have the hope that something great's going to happen. And then when it doesn't, and it doesn't, and it doesn't, and it doesn't, they just sort of give up that hope. And this is just their life. And they settle into that life in that low vibration, in that vibration of fear. And then just go to work, sort of living, if you will, in that vibration. Yes. So she doesn't know. She doesn't know how good it's going to be. She has no idea really what love feels like anymore. She can't remember.
She has presented at different ages in the hopes of you believing and other people believing that there is multiple people in the home.
Interesting.
But I don't think that worked either. I think
no,
everyone thought it was her.
Right.
Yeah.
So, yeah, unless you have something that you want to say to her before she crosses over, she's going to cross.
You can certainly say goodbye to her. You can really, whatever feels right for you to say to her.
Okay. I just want to, because she is sad. She is very sad. Yeah. Just wish her well and thank you for this phone. Yep.
Okay.
That was fast.
Yeah. Yeah. Once that light hit her, once the light hits, they realize what it is, they understand it. And yeah. So you want to walk into that,
I do want to say she very much appreciated your compassion.
Okay, that's nice. Yeah.
So go ahead, if you don't mind, walk back into that craft room.
I'll turn it around so you guys can see. Definitely already feels lighter.
Yeah. So
heavy.
The grids in your whole home, I've cleared them, I've healed them. Of course, it'll take a few days for it to completely be non-moving. Settled. Thank you. I could not come up with that word, when they don't move anymore. Yeah. And then, and I think you do, you have a clearing practice or something, right, that you do throughout the house to continue to do that. Give it a few days though before you do anything. Let all the grids and everything settle and before you go back. And you'll feel it. You'll just feel like doing it again. You'll say, oh, okay, I think I'm ready to start that again. Yeah.
Okay, great. Thank you guys.
Okay. You are going to miss her.
Yeah, I've been anticipating that.
You are going to miss her. Yeah. Don't be surprised if you actually feel yourself grieving. It's a normal process. If you find yourself after a week's time, you're still grieving, I would strongly urge healing.
Okay.
Or counseling, whatever you're, whatever you are drawn to.
Whatever your type of healing is.
Yeah. But a couple of days, that's absolutely normal. That's something you've lived with for 6 years. And that void, even if you walk around and you're like, what am I forgetting? What am I forgetting?
Yes.
Yeah. You're forgetting that screaming in your head.
Yeah. No more screaming.
Yes. And you can you won't call her back. She's not coming back.
Yeah. No,
but
she's not.
You could open doors for other things if you're, if you allow that grief to sort of take hold and continue on, or you start to feel lonely, or that you really want something, you really want her there.
Somebody will take her place gladly.
Yeah. So,
okay.
All right. What's up next?
Yeah. We ready to move on to the main house?
Yeah, we can go to the main house.
All right.
I wasn't sure she was gonna go that easy. That was
Yeah, once that light hits them, they know and they're ready
Yeah.
to go.
Right.
Yeah, it was very nice.
It's full of ice.
The angry ones will take longer sometimes,
Sometimes, yeah.
but she was not.
No, that's right.
No, in her hiding time from the time you reached out,
Mhm.
or you said after the consultation, she just kind of disappeared. She knew what was happening, and so she just
Yeah, she actually kept popping over to Gavin's house because you guys did his house first, and I went over to his house and we were talking about it. So she had popped in a few times to see what was going on.
Sure.
yeah.
Okay, we're in the main house.
Okay.
Let me switch it back around. Mrs. Paisley. Mrs. Paisley, there's cats everywhere.
Hi, Paisley.
All right, so this is the living room. This is another electric fireplace. The office.
The back room is where everybody senses.
Yeah, this is the kitchen area. I'll come back. This is the hallway. This is where I usually hear a lot of footsteps. People walking up and down it.
Occasionally coughing.
Sometimes coughing. Side bedroom.
And voices.
And voices.
You ever smell cigarette smoke?
Absolutely. Yes. Here's this back bedroom. Paisley's leading the way. Thank you. Bathroom.
Your
So
cigarette
here's-
smoker is a man.
Mm-hmm.
Oh,
And here's the pantry. If you need me to slow down, let me know.
There's not actually, thus far, I'm really not, Mari-Lyn might, I don't know about the man, but there's more activity on the land than in the home
Mm.
from what I'm picking up.
so far, the man's the only one in the house that I've gotten.
I know that you,
Master bathroom.
Okay.
Sorry.
No. There's not a lot going on in the home, which is nice.
Mhm. Yeah.
I should say that man, I think would be the only resident in the home, where the other ones are outside and they will follow you, they will come in, all of that, but they
In
don't.
and out.
Yeah. So
I can believe that.
the one, I assume it's one that has presented to that you were talking about, but she's not, I don't see her as like Red Cross necessarily. I mean, she could like a nurse, but she's presenting herself as like Salvation Army, like a nurse,
Mm-hmm.
that type of. So that's very close.
Makes sense.
Yeah, very, very, very close. Even none.
Yeah.
Could be.
Mm-hmm.
It makes
makes
sense
sense.
to me.
That lands.
Yeah. And so that cross would be more of that. Yeah. But she's outside. There was something there or nearby, some sort of now tell me again what state you're in. I don't even remember now.
New Mexico.
New Mexico. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
There was some sort of I don't know if hospital would be the right verbiage, but like maybe they would go here, wherever that was, something that would, there's so many things running through my head. I can't tell if it's where they would go, you would get hurt, you'd be taken there to get fixed up and then off to somewhere else, like a real hospital, or it was a recovery place. So after the hospital, you would come there. And maybe there was a little of both. I don't know, but it was I keep flashing in on like a tent. And and like cots. Like this was certainly a while ago, some even on the ground
So
with
is this like a
yes.
wartime?
Yes. 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 And she would this particular one that's standing here was absolutely in charge. And she had to keep everyone in line. No funny business. No, that was your job 24/7, and she didn't like any messing around, any sort of playtime or relaxation time. She didn't get it, so no one else that worked there got it either. And she took very seriously helping these, and they're men, helping the men. Like I see other, so it was definitely one of those things where it was only men in war, and then the women were the nurses and the caregivers and the ones that were helping. There were at this particular place. And again, I don't know if it was exactly on the land that you're on or if it was somewhere close, but it feels here. She feels very like she's been on this land dead and alive for a long time. Yeah. So I don't know what the history is there. But there was some sort of something happening, and it could have been a hospital. Like back then, that's all they had. They didn't have a lot, but it was definitely people that were in pain, that were suffering, that were bloodied and broken, and she cared for them. But definitely nun, and then maybe nurse. So yeah. But Salvation Army came in very fast. So my thought is that she was correcting you with the Red Cross.
Yeah.
Or at least with her, not to say that there wasn't Red Cross there.
But she was.
But she was not. She was like Salvation Army or something like that. I mean, that was just what came in. So.
Okay.
And if the Red Cross was on that property, of course, that's going to be the presumption, right? Is that she's associated with the Red Cross. That's,
But she does not want to be mislabeled. She was very proud of what she did. She was very, very proud.
Yeah.
She was very attached to it, which is why she didn't cross over when she died, because that was her life. That's what she did. And because we would think, a nun's going to cross over because they have so much faith and they know what's there, and they know, but she put this job above God. So
free will, man. Free will is strong.
Yes.
Very
So she wanted to stay. She did not want to go, and there were still wounded there when she died, so she wasn't going to leave them.
Makes total sense.
Yeah.
Dawn, your husband, was he as affected in your home as he has been in the other house?
He just spends most of the time he spends here.
Okay. All right. Well, a lot of his problem is coming from this man.
Okay.
He trying to re-virilize himself.
What does that mean?
He wants his manhood back.
Yes, he does.
Wants to be that man again. And hopefully once he is crossed and the energy is settled, your husband will begin to feel more energetic and to feel better. He's also been around for a long time. I think he may be from that time frame that this nurse, he could have been a wounded.
Yeah.
I don't know, but he's been there a very long time. Yeah, he's just a bloodsucker is what I want to call him.
Okay.
Energy anyway.
Energy, yeah.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah. Been very low energy since we've moved here. I will say that.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Well, and the land is not helping. Like that's a big part of all this, more than really even the ghosts,
Yeah.
the earthies that are there. And I'm itching to get to the land. so
Yeah.
let's get this house.
Get the house taken care
Yeah.
of and get out to the land.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right. So I'll start. I'll just clear
Okay.
and heal the grids, and
Okay.
you,
You want me to cross these two lovelies over?
not the woman.
Okay.
No, because she wants to show me outside.
Oh, she wants to show you around. I will cross the man over.
Yeah.
Yeah. As we were walking through the house and he was very reluctantly showing me what he's been doing. He's preparing himself. He knows that he's crossing over. Sorry, he just said, "Can we just get on with this, please?" Actually, he didn't say please, but so hi, Michael. We are honored by your presence. Okay, that was so fast. He felt Michael and instantly he reached for him and he's gone.
Wow. Good.
Did you feel that, Dawn?
Yeah.
I thought you did. Yeah.
Yeah. I felt one in both houses.
I'm done. If you want to walk around and tell me how you think the house feels, it's still settling, but it should feel better even. Hi, I'm going to interrupt this video just for a few seconds, just to let you know in 2024, we have some great new services. We have the same old healings, we have new healings, we have a new practitioner, we have animal healings and alignments, attunements for practitioners or non-practitioners, whatever it is, whatever part of your spiritual journey you're on, we've got you covered. Check us out at tcseverydaypsychics.com.
Feels completely different.
Yay!
Nice.
I
Good.
feel like people watching me. Yeah. Feels good.
Good.
I'm going to clear all of the cats.
Okay. We also have dogs.
Yes.
Okay.
There's 2 dogs and 4 cats total.
All right. I'm going to clear all of them and I'll just hop in whatever you're
Okay.
doing.
If you're ready, and then cars,
Mhm.
and then if you're ready,
Mhm.
if you want to go outside and we'll
Yes.
start that process. Yeah.
Let me- Okay. So,
How do we do the
German Shepherd.
here?
This is like my parents' side of the yard.
Say it again.
This is like my parents'
Yeah.
little side backyard.
Okay.
Orchard is back there. There's my house.
Okay.
And then we need to go over to the other.
Yeah, I feel like we need to go over there. I need to walk over there real quick.
Okay.
There we go. Thank you.
Hello.
Hello, dogs. Those are well-seasoned dogs. Yes.
Yes, they are. Here is my little backyard.
Okay.
We've got a chicken coop.
Is that snow?
Yeah, it snowed last night.
Oh my gosh.
This is where our chickens hang out. We've got 3 of those cute little guys.
Farm fresh eggs. Nothing wrong
Yep.
with that.
No, yum.
Hopefully I don't lose you guys. It's a signal out here. But
And if you don't feel if you don't want to go all the way, you're okay with that too.
okay.
You know, if you feel like you're gonna, that's fine. We don't want to lose contact with you, which happens a lot when people end up going outside.
Yeah. I know once I go up there I lose it for sure. So
Okay.
but that's the yard.
All right. And are you having any issues out there? Like, I know there's wildlife that comes in and takes care of the chickens for you, but
Yeah.
is there anything else, like things aren't growing or things just feel stagnant or you can't seem to do certain things out there that you should be able to do? Anything like that?
Definitely stagnant. You're out here more.
Yeah, it's just, I don't know. There's just
Things break all the time.
things break all the time. We're always digging up plumbing, digging up this, digging up that. So
Okay. All right. Well, let's
Exhausting.
see. Yeah, let's see what we can do. The earth definitely needs she needs some healing a lot. So let's I'm just going to start drumming. I can already feel the energy coming in. So we're just going to start. And you can walk around, you can do whatever you want. It's entirely up to you. How is it feeling?
Feels calm. Yeah, it
Good.
does. Yeah, I just felt the tension come out of my shoulders during it.
Good.
Nice.
Good.
That was party.
That was very nice. Now that I'm back, I don't know where I was. That really took me out in a good way, in a very good way. There are a lot of peoples that shared this land here, and many of them in their high vibration have come back, along with animals and plants and everything else to just sort of heal. And it was very important for them to know that you would all be sharing the land in love, that you all love the land and will care for it and be there and honor it, and as will they. So yeah, and the woman crossed over. There were some other souls that were sort of there. It felt more residual than anything else. There was someone, there was an earthy like just running for the border to get over across, like to your whatever is over, like on the other side of the border of your land, your property, and they're just like they were booking it in, but they got sort of swallowed up with the light. But yeah, he was running pretty fast. He did not want to go. So. And I don't know if I don't know anything about him, why he was there, if he was just passing through and got caught up, maybe was drawn in by the vibration or something, but he was just like, phew, I'm out. I got to get across that border right there. And, oh, now I realize where you are. Not border like Mexico, not the United States border. I meant the border of your land.
But in life, I think that was a thing for him in life.
Oh, okay.
Running for the border.
Okay. Okay. So, whew.
Yeah.
So how does it feel? Good. Do you want to go back into your house, Dawn, and see how it's feeling in there?
Sure.
Whew.
Thank you. Do you want
Ooh, that does feel good. It's your land. It's going to be at least a week with the land out there.
Oh, is that one? Oh, the battery. There it goes. It's slow. Do you want to slightly here? All right. You can do it. I'm not good with that. Okay.
Whew.
Yeah, it feels lighter.
Good.
I don't feel like I hate.
I don't know if you guys heard that.
I did not hear it.
She says she feels like.
I don't feel like I hate the place. I have hated this place.
Oh, well, good.
Okay, one.
No, it didn't work.
Yep, definitely lighter. Feels so much better.
Good.
Feels like a new house.
Yay! Hi, Kitty.
What's interesting for me looking at it, it's visually clearer.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, it is. Yes. Yeah, it was mostly the land. It was mostly the land. And she's all cleared up now, and yeah. Do you have questions for us?
No, I think you answered all my questions. Yeah. No, you got
Good. Dawn, do you have a practice of clearing your home?
I do.
Okay.
Okay, good. Yeah. Again, same as with your daughter, just wait. You'll just kind of feel like, okay, I think it's time. And it'll be at least a week, probably, maybe not quite that long, but
Yeah.
and then do the same outside. And even if that's while you're walking out there to go to a barn or whatever it is, just be in gratitude. Thank you. I mean, just,
Yeah.
it doesn't have to be a lot. It just needs to be something so that connection is made and you're sharing the land.
Okay.
Yeah.
We can do
that. Yeah. Wow.
We can do
Well, that was
Thank
wonderful.
That
Thank
was,
you.
yeah, that was really fun.
Yeah. You'll certainly reach out if you have any questions or anything.
Yes,
And
please do.
we do very much appreciate you allowing us to put this on our channel. It will help people,
It will.
just like it did you. And then you sent us to Gavin, who doesn't watch our channel. So, I mean, that's just kind of how it happens, right? And
Yeah.
that's what we want. And we want to help as many people as we can. And yeah, and these videos really, really help that a lot.
They do.
So we appreciate
They
you
really
very
do.
much. Yes. And
All right. So
yeah.
anybody out there, if you have activity and this has given you permission, please reach out. You can find us on our website at tcseverydaypsychics.com.
Yes. And starting next week, just a quick note, we are doing some new things. We have some new offerings, etc. So our website, well, actually, by the time this comes out, it will already be changed. As a matter of fact.
That's right.
So
Yes, it will
there's
be.
new stuff on there, stuff that we've been doing but don't advertise. We decided we need to just put it all on there.
Yep.
and to offer. So
Yeah.
anyway, thank you so much, everyone. Thank you, Dawn. Thank you, Stacy.
Thank you both
And,
very much.
yeah, this was beautiful. That was a beautiful
was.
land here. We can't wait to hear how things start
Changing.
changing. That was the word.
Yeah.
Yes.
We're excited.
Thank you.
Thank
Wonderful.
you.
Thank
Okay.
you. Take care.
Okay.
Bye.
All right.